Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Taiwo, and if this is your first time watching my video, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button. Please give me a follow. If you're one of my family, please don't forget to click on the like button. So today let's talk about some facts about truck driving in Canada. This is not a discouraged video. We're just saying facts here. Like some things people don't really know about truck driving in Canada. And I'm making this video because a lot of on my Instagram page, I do receive a lot of comments, message of, people here of immigrants here in Canada, my fellow immigrant that want to convert into truck driving, maybe because what they are doing right now is not that okay and they are thinking of going into truck driving and all. Or people that are coming anytime soon and they want to, go into truck driving and all that. And these are the facts about truck driving in Canada. These are just a few facts about truck driving in Canada. The number one fact is that to become a truck driver in Canada, I've said it in most of my videos about truck driving. The first thing is that you are going to spend roughly, depending on what you're going to do, the vehicle you'll be driving. If it's long truck, trailer, then you'll be spending from 8,000 to 12,000 Canadian dollar, depending on your province. So it is not cheap. To get that certification, to get that license, we call it Class 1 license, it's not cheap in Canada here, and nobody will sponsor you to get that license. That's just the fact. No company, nobody will sponsor you. Before they do sponsor, but right now, no. So most company don't do that anymore, except maybe internal sponsor. Like you've been working with them for a while, and they feel like, okay, yeah, this is a good stuff. You want to go into, okay, let's sponsor him or her. And sponsorship is not they will send you to school free of charge. No, you will pay 50%, they'll pay you, you drop the rest of the money and you sign a contract to work with them and all that. That is internal sponsorship. But a company will be like, okay, come, they will pay for your Class 1 and everything. No, they don't do that anymore. It's something that happened before, but people, no, company don't do that anymore because people have misused the opportunity and all that. They jackpot. So after, taking that Class 1, so they will decide not to do again and they misuse the opportunity. So that is the number one fact. Don't think company or someone will sponsor you to the school. No, you have to drop the money from your own pocket. And the second thing is that earning 40, become a truck driver and be earning $40, $50, all those dollar like every money. It is not true. It comes with experience. So you cannot just have that Class 1 right now and you start earning $50, $55. No, some earn as low. I know someone in Manitoba, and as all those big city, like with a lot of trucking companies in Ontario and everything, they earn 25 with after paying 8,000, 10,000. A new driver without experience earn from $25. You just be like, $25. So if you're watching me outside Canada, like you'll be like, oh man, $25 is a lot. It's not a lot. It's not that much. So like that, especially after spending 10,000 grand to get that Class 1 and be earning $25. So that's just it. And some people earn per miles also, depending on your city, the province you are, the company that employed you. Like I said, I'm not making this video to discourage you from being a truck driver. It is just the fact. If you're a truck driver watching me, you know that everything I said is true. It is just the fact. So that's just it. When you talk about the sweet side of the story, you have to talk about the other side. And these are the other, even these are the little things you will experience. Like, for example, some company will promise you, give you some heavy, sweet stuff. And when you sign that contract, you get employed, you see that it's not as it is. So if it's too good to be true, then there's something there. There's always a catch. That is it. So now we have different type of truck drivers in Canada. We have drivers working for companies like Walmart, big companies and all that, Pepsi and DHL and all that. And we have another some other company driver working for owners operators, like just someone that has the money to buy 5 truck and decide to have his company and employ drivers and all. So depending on company driver, most of them they go pay per hour. So depending on where you go, most company drivers don't really care like that, because you go out or you do not go out, or you get paid, and because you are working under a company. But the other set of companies, owner operators, you get paid per mile. So some get paid per hour, but most get paid per miles, or most get paid depending on the work you're doing. So if there's a call to go out to pick an order, then you start getting paid immediately the call goes in. Another fact is that most big franchise don't like to hire no experienced driver. So if you are a fresh driver and without experience, without Canadian experience and all that, big companies will not want to hire you. Though there are other companies that will give you a shot just to gain your experience, because driving a truck here in Canada comes with experience. They will look at your experience, they will check, we call it driver's abstract. So they will check your 1 year experience. You cannot lie, there's no way you lie about it, because they will ask for your abstract. So they will do their findings and their due diligence and all that. Another fact is that it's not an easy job. Yeah, no work is easy, but truck driving is not an easy job, especially for people that have not been into it. Like maybe you're just coming and you'll be like, okay, let me just go and do it. If you are not strong, we call it in my country, we call it ajepako. If you are not extra strong, don't go into truck driving. It's not an easy job. It's not a kind of job whereby maybe you just keep driving. No, especially if you're driving a flatbed. Those guys and some other, but for flatbed driver, I always salute them, because one thing about truck driving in Canada here that is different from back home, especially from Africa, is that there's nobody to help you. You be the one to load, you be the one to unload, you be the one to check everything yourself. No assistance, nothing. So you are on your own. Like driver here in my country, there's always someone, an assistant, maybe an apprentice or something. But here, nobody, you're on your own. You'll be the one to load every equipment. And the thing is that in school, they don't teach you that in school. They only teach you how to drive. You will learn everything when you get employed on your own. And even when you get employed, they will not even teach you everything. You have to use your common sense. I will say this, I've never seen a Nigerian truck driver. I don't know. I saw many Nigerian truck driver in Canada, but me myself, I've never seen a Nigerian truck driver. The only country I've seen, so the Indians, you will see driving truck here. Indians, the white Canadians, the Canadians and all, there are many. And Jamaicans and Somalis. So those guys, actually for them. So Indian guys, the Canadians, the white guys, those guys are very, very good. Truck driving in Canada here is not easy. Number one, the wind condition, the snow condition, so many things. And the one that I fear most is the wind condition. Snow, it's minimum. It's hard, but wind, especially in some province and all those things, it's scary, seriously. So it's not easy. It's not an easy job. It's not easy as people think it is. So now, and that is just the fact. No work is easy, but if you want to be a truck driver in Canada, you have to consider the fact that if you have not been a truck driver back home, you just want to go into it right now, you have to know that it is not easy as people think it is. Another fact is that you barely shower, especially if you are a long haul driver, going from one province to another. You barely shower, and that is just the fact, because time is money. Times depend on you, you depend on time. Loads depend on you. You depend on loads. Like today, I saw a driver. The driver came to our side, our yard, and drop off some materials, and immediately, because there was a delay and there's some other stuff, paperwork's delay, and immediately the driver was like, I need to go. I had to pick up another load because he came from United States, down to Alberta. He has been driving now for like 4 days. Drop it, and another load is waiting for us. So now the load, because time, he has to go pick up that load, then go back to another province, maybe today, tomorrow, I don't know how many miles and everything. So the driver was like, please, can you guys be fast? He's an Indian guy. Can you guys be fast about this? Can you guys, I'll be like, hold on, here we take it slow. We don't want to rush, because, and that's just like, we don't always rush when unloading and everything, just to avoid incident. And also, like, it was like, but we understand him, like, he has to go pick up another load. So load depend on you. You depend on load. So most truck drivers don't really shower every day. The last fact is that there will be no life outside that work, especially if you are not working local. You will miss your daughter's birthday, your wife's anniversary, your mom burial, your own birthday, your this and that, everything. See, there is no. That is why I will always advise that if you are above 30 or the truck, especially for a long haul driver, it's for younger guys and everything. If you start having family, stay local. Like, just go in the morning, come back in the evening, work with a local company in your environment, because there is no life outside work. So you will miss. See, that the truck will be your home. The truck stop will be your eatery. There is no life outside work. So now, as a truck driver and everything. So, and that is the facts about truck drivers in Canada. There's still more to say, but I think I have to end it here. So if you have any comment or you have anything to tell me, don't forget to click on the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.